What's up, everybody? Blake the Scholar Magic, and today we are on a never-ending quest to consolidate the decks I have in paper and kind of trade back cards, get store credit, kind of work on building new decks for the channel, work on building new decks for you guys for the giveaways. So that's kind of what I've been working on, and I'm honestly just kind of interested in general in just kind of exploring this concept where I did have a Sauron the Necromancer deck in paper, and I basically flushed it out to build the Jawa decks and the Balrog decks, and I was like, well, they can probably all fit in together, and I thought it would probably be a really cool idea just to put all the deck ideas into like a Balrog deck, and kind of just make it work and just have fun. And this could just be like my LOTR deck. Instead of having like two Rakdos decks that play like $400 of fetch lands because they simply want to have things sacrificed and things go to the graveyard, well, let's just put them together and then, have a bunch of fetch lands that I don't really need to have in two different decks. So I think this was a good call here, and I definitely want to play a Sauron type of deck anyways. That has like some nice resurrection stuff. I feel like this is a win-win for everybody. It just looks like a really solid deck to try out. So what is the Balrog? Well, you'll probably see this in like if you ever play against Kalain, that legendary treasure artifact maker commander. But basically, this thing will be cheaper to cost for how many things you've sacrificed, or players in general have sacrificed that turn for permanence. So that could be treasures, creatures, whatever is sacrificed. This thing gets cheaper. So you can usually play it pretty cheap, especially if you're like busting out a lot of treasures at once. So that's really good. And the Balrog can't be blocked except by legendary creatures, so it's very evasive. And when the Balrog dies, destroy target artifact or creature opponent controls. So that is kind of like the action we're going for. And I think treasures are a good like kind of way to like start off. So I think Kalain is like a good 99 for this one. It will make the Balrog a lot stronger, and like you could have like a turn 3 Balrog with a Kalain. In certain circumstances, you can definitely kind of get busy with like dark rituals and deadly disputes, especially with like your shambling ghast. So I think overall it's just like a really solid, low to the ground, like very value-esque aggro deck. And probably kind of sum it up with those words. So just like kind of this line here is probably going to serve us pretty well to kind of get into the deck. We definitely want things that are permanents to die. Shambling Ghast, Deadly Dispute, and obviously your mass sacrifice that's going to make your opponent sacrifice things as well. So your Cursed Marauder is very high quality for the 2 mana. Plague Crafter is also good because it can make your opponent sacrifice Planeswalkers. And honestly, Fumulus is also another commander I've built before too. So this is just like all of them put together. You can just like have all these at once and be pretty excited, I think. So this also makes tokens, which is nice. And there's also a ring temp synergy. So let's look up ring temp. There's probably a few ring temps and on point, Lord of the Rings things for our Lord of the Rings deck. So here's Call of the Ring, which was just like perpetual card advantage. On your upkeep you get to select one of your creatures to be a ring bearer, and then you draw. And then Sam's Desperate Rescue. Return target creature card from a graveyard to your hand. The ring tempts you. Fantastic. The other ones I think are fine are like this enchantment. It's not so bad for tempting. Probably want to wait to like kind of sift through this though. I think like a Fable, or even like a Seph. Let's pick up a Sephi while we're at it. I think a Sephiroth would be good for the Call of the Ring or the Fable, so that you might sift this out if you don't need like a board wipe. We can find some of this too. Some Fableak or some Sephiroth. It would be perfect. And that was a good pickup there. I think you could also get looting. Be like a nice one for us. Jawa too. Jawa loves that. So, pretty good lines here so far. Working pretty well. I wonder if I just want to like jump into like the sacrifice still. You know, and maybe start with treasures, because treasures are just very good in general for our Balrog homie. So yeah, I think these are fun. The Greedy Tutors, Shambling Gas we picked up already. Black Market Connections should be very good. How does Lobelia do? Okay. Don't hit it. This turn, eh? Warren Soul Trader. That's like very perpetual combo heavy. I don't know if we have to do the combo stuff. I think you're going to be probably relying on the Balrog just to like kill everything. So we will pick up a Grim Hireling though, because he's just sick. And probably pick up a Rev. And a Ruthless Technomancer. And do we want any of these equipments? They're not the worst. We'll pick up a Great Train Heist for more treasures. Get these over here so you can see them a little better. Jawa. Well. Yeah, I don't know who's going to be holding these, but Beatstick is pretty cool. How's the Beatstick looking? It's looking alright. Ragavan, Raggy. Strike It Rich. Sticky Fingers is kind of growing on me, man, I'm telling you. Seems like a nice one. Probably pretty good with our Nazgul too. These are hard to interact with anyways, the Nazguls. Plunderer seems fine. Maybe we'll get so many treasures we can get into like a Magda too. So this is like the vibe for Balrog, if you choose to accept, is like a very like, you know, yoink heavy, like steal creatures, sacrifice them for value, and you know, kind of continue to sacrifice things. Does it really need it though? Like, I don't know. I don't think it does. They are little cuties though. This one especially because of the treasure. Facebreaker seems kind of fun. And the Strasbuckler Extraordinaire is kind of the beat down plan. So this one will actually give double strike by sacrificing a treasure, and that's really good for the Balrog. Double strike is good. Big score. Don't know about the Zorn, the Zorny boy. Atsushi's kind of fun. Yeah, it is very fun actually. For the deck. Unexpected Windfall shortly. I don't know about Urbras, but Bonehorde Dracosaur seems fun as well. Goldspan. Probably run it there and back again, even though it's a terrible card. Without like the proper things set up for it. It might just be the one deck where it actually looks good because this card is just so strong. We'll pick up a Copper Dragon along the way. We have Kalane. Banditry seems good for this. Mines of Moria seems on point, and I think that's good. Yeah, and then I love Embercleave for this deck, for sure. Now we picked up some nice little Nazgul threats here along the way. Our graveyard's going to be kind of juiced, so we will get a Reanimate and a Persist. Now Balrog already has haste, so we don't have to worry too much about that. So that's nice. We like a Virtue. I don't know. I think we're pretty fast, so I don't think we need a Sticky Fingers either. I'm wondering if we just need like a little more perpetual juicing. Like a Shadow Spear or something might be cool for a little life gain. Okay, it's because we have to race somebody or something. Perhaps. We do have a Fumuli. We do need a little more sacrifice. Maybe not the worst, the Village Rites. I'll pick up a Village Rites. Marauder. Callous Sellsword. Huh. Don't know. Not that. The Bony Boy? I think that's pretty good. What's good about the Nazgul is they're just like always building the graveyard, which is really nice. Yeah, we'll try Obsessive Pursuit. That seems to be like the card of like the card of the year, I would say. I'm just looking at our girl here, Priest. I don't have too many little guys. We have kind of like some little dudes to like kind of get the party started, but nothing too crazy. Edict. It's like is basically like mana value neutral. This card gets so much better in like EDH though. So we'll just build it like towards EDH, so the Edicts and the Soul Shatters. Just so you can kind of get a taste of what it's like, I suppose. This card is like completely busted. Foggy Swamp Visions. Like goes in like pretty much every deck now. Soul Shatter. Victimize. Sure. Wolfstrider. Sure. You know what's also good is Glimpse the Impossible for this deck. This deck in particular, the Glimpse the Impossible is crazy. You get a Rankle, of course. And we'll get a Yogg. Okay, we'll pick up a Toxic D. No. And a Glimpse the Impossible. You guys are going to love the Glimpse. It's crazy here. 3 mana, creates 3 spawn. Sacrifice a spawn, you add mana, so you're just basically progressing 2 mana for each spawn you sacrifice. So you are cooking. Yeah, you can see that could reduce you basically down to black-red very quickly because you've sacrificed 3 tokens. That's 3 minus 5 plus the 3 that it adds. So, you know, you're basically down to the black-red at that moment. So that's nice. Real nice, guys. Did I mention another card? We have 1 left here. Any that kind of, I mean, you'd probably want at least an Arcane Signet at the very least, right? Something to ramp with a little bit. And that's basically it, guys. So thank you once again. Hold on, let me take a sip. Thanks for joining me today, everybody. Remember to like and subscribe, share with your friends. On the road to 20,000 subscribers. I just have to hit that red button. It will happen sooner than later, so that's cool. You guys know it. I'm gonna run all like the sweet lands. I do not care. I do not care about it. Give me them. Oof, man lands. Get a tempo. A tempo. Yeah, we can run like the fetch lands because we are like totally in the zone here. Takenumi, Phyrexian Tower, Rebirth, Felda Profane, Arena of Glory, Agademo, Bugbear maybe? I don't know. Limblom, Silkenzon, Spikefield Hazard, yes. What a nasty card that is. Oh yeah, Kosulsfir. I don't want too many tap lands, but I want a Pinnacle Monk? Sure. Smashing. We'll run like a Gemstone, Cavern. Wouldn't mind getting a couple more Cavernous Souls in my collection, actually, like maybe another one, just to have 2. They seem to be going in every deck. Every single one of them. So probably should have another one. Gemstone Caverns is honestly probably going in a lot of decks too for mine lately too. Also just like a super strong card. Alright, I think we're ready to cue this one up. Do a short video today. Add at least a command tower. This is way too many basics, it seems. Oh, we put a command tower. I think we need our search lands. Yeah, there we go. Sure. Just go ham for it. Just absolutely go ham sandwich. Alright everybody, so this is a really sick little Lord of the Rings style deck, and it is a LOTR inspired. So let's jump on in. We have some usual suspects in Sauron the Necromancer, Jawa the Lava Tongue, Balrog, Durin's Bane, and Fumuli, the Infestation. Did I do it right? I think I selected it. Fabian, the Simic Dream, Tatiova. 5 Costi Commander on our opponent's side, and it draws tons of cards and ramps like crazy. We're ramping ourselves here. We're not slow either. I could scare them with a Blood Crypt. I could be like, pew. Be like, boom! Like, don't play your mana dork. I don't care. Don't play your mana dork. It's gonna die. It's gonna die. They don't care. Like, hold my beer, brother. I kind of love Rev. That's going to ramp and airbend. But I have Menace, which is super cool. Please leave my plunder alone. Okay, sure. Yes. That card is so good. I'm so glad they do not have that card. Wait, what does that do? Whenever you cast a creature spell, seek a land card and put it on the battlefield. That's so crazy, bro. Yes. Dude. We're working up to this. This would be so close. Yeah, it'd be very close. Let's go seek a land. Okay. Okay, let's be patient. Attack with a plunderer first. Oh, freaking Grazer, that's so good, bro. Dang, man. So if I go, can I do all of this? If I do my Signet? No, that'd be 3 mana, so I have to go like this. Seeking a land? That's crazy. And then I seek. Yeah. Ooh. What do I want to put it on? Suppose it's this one. He's very evasive, right? Maybe Rev. Something's going to get trampled here and a little bit of a buff with the quest counters are accruing. So I might like give up my Nazgul, I suppose, maybe. I don't mind. I don't know what that does. Sure. Sure. Is it time for that? Nothing in my yard. You know, I could have made that Balrog cheaper too with the Kraken Verdant, so be careful with that as well, guys. FYI. So, I think we're still swinging with this death touching and just swinging our death touchers in. Give this death touch. I think they left some through. Seems like they're going to let them through. Ooh, nice pickup. They need like a wide spread bounce attack card, or like turns, string a couple turns together. Okay, that could win the game for them too. The hoof seems strong enough here for sure. So I think we played pretty good. Just didn't build our yard very well for the Sam's Desperate Rescue, so. $30 damage incoming. Just want to make sure we have all our toys in place. I don't want to be without our toys. Dark Ritual Lies. Goodbye there, back again. Goodbye there and back again. I'm so sorry. It's never going to work. You would see it would be terrible there. It would have been terrible. It would have done nothing. I have no idea who this is. Cam and Ferric. I've never heard of such a thing. Seems like a cool hand. Very similar to the last time, but with a 1-drop. And Jawa. Okay. Blood Moon is okay for us because we are in the colors. Should they give me any juice? Fury? I can do a Fury on them, that's fine. I evoke it. Let's take care of this. Alright, GG's. Ashling is super annoying. Free mulligan this. S is a little better, I guess. It's a little faster. She's really good, though. Okay. We'll try it. I need to like kind of start looking for answers to this thing already. So we're gonna have to like kind of pray. That's actually really good. Now we can actually play out our Nazgul, I think. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Ooh. The Glimpse the Impossible. I think, guys, I think this is the instance where I think the Glimpse the Impossible just maybe gets us there. Almost. It was super close. Because I would need still black-red. Yeah. Oh, it's really close. But what do we do instead? Maybe Nazi G? I need a land. I need to get into a land. Maybe we still just do it this turn. Okay, I think we're set now. I think we're sitting pretty. Uh-huh. Toxic D is like kind of a cool backup plan too, but let's start here and start like producing the mana. And I think we just go for it. Okay. So much mana left over. I still have one colorless left. Let's go for the Facebreaker. Ooh, big hit, guys. Big hit. Makes treasure. Fantastic. Post-combat abrade. Interesting. So this is going to produce 2 mana just by that transformation it did. Has to be on spells that Okay, that's probably really good, right? The invocation. Probably have to kill this. So, kind of a tricky one, isn't it? Yeah, it has to be done. I should have attacked first, though. That was really stupid, guys. They weren't even attacked. They were. That's a blunder. Big blunder. Might cost me the game. Okay, let's see what this does. It's pretty good. Yeah, it might cost me that game, huh? Okay. Don't know where I want this. Library. No, it seems they're pretty ahead. This card is kind of getting them what they need. Okay. Just curious about the lands. That was really low. It was really low on the lands there. I don't know. I think we're good. We're running some multi-face land cards. 33. 4, 35. 36, 37. 38. 39, 40. Yeah, we're good. We're so good. It's a tough one. Ashleen is very strong. I didn't have like any good looks really at my first 7 either. I was kind of dreading that one, to be honest. Fast Balrog though, super fast Balrog. Been getting this in our opener a lot. It's been very good, the Plunderer, so far. Don't know. Don't know about that choice. Oh yes. Big scary dragon. They can be sacrificed. Rankle's pretty fun here. If I can get an untapped land, it would be very cool. Because we can have them discard. And we could draw. I think they're considering killing that Atsushi, but it could mean a Balrog for me. That's kind of psycho. Yeah, it's treasures here for sure. This one feels like a very rankly one. But I'm kind of thinking I want the Balrog. Beautiful. Can even save a treasure. That's a 7/5. So we haven't had any problems casting the Balrog for sure. No problems whatsoever. And they are living on the edge. Oh, a Bahamut. It's cool. Oh, one more hit. Oh, the Unburial Rites. Wow, that's very good. Okay. Well, I think they're just going to be blocking here, so... Put them down real low. Let's go like this. Maybe having them discard a card was bad when they have an Unburial Rites in their hand. Perhaps. Perhaps. I think I would have went for the Bahamut. Resurrect the Bahamut. Shoot this down, then I shoot it down. Get him for lethal. Then we're fine. I think we're fine. I think you could find the One Ring in here. We are kind of looking for a Torn a turn off from the opponent's onslaughts. Maybe get some cards back. Our life total seems to be perfect. Oh, I see what you did there, opponent. And the ring bearer decides. Yeah, ring bearer. Hard to block the ring bearer, isn't it? I do love the Foggy Swamp, but I don't know if we're building the graveyard well enough. I feel like even we were having a tough time with Sands for Rescue. I don't know if that's us. So, we'll try it like this. Big fan of Graveyard's Foggy Swamp Vision deck, so now. Alright, last game, everybody. Pieced together a very on-flavor Lord of the Rings deck. So we'll put like the One Ring and the Balrog next to each other. Love to see it. And we're gonna be making content on the daily, yo. We are on a roll. I hate freaking light paws. Voltron bullshit. Oh, the Playcrafter is a good answer. I hate all these hands so much. It's terrible. These are terrible hands. They were all bad. I need like a real mega hit off of the Surveil land. That's fine. That ain't it. Sad. We are so dead to light pause. Maybe not anymore. What does it get? Something that like draws absolute gas. That's just the start. Watch it get another aura here. Alright, brother. Come on, give us an untapped land one time. I won't even crack you yet. You just give me that nice lando. Come on, baby. You little... Should have taken the Malika Rebirth. What, opponent? Come on. Let's go. Unfortunately, they just get to recast their commander and do it again. I like the reanimate. Seems very appropriate here. Okay. Let's do this. Gas, that's cool. I'd love for them to cast their commander. Man, this thing just really scales like crazy, doesn't it? Could have like a hasty thing, we could just be dead, right? Almost? Maybe not. These were really clutch. Persist, reanimate, kind of flush this game out for us. I think we might even have a Balrog down if it was this like multiplayer because of this guy. Maybe. He's like basically mana neutral. That's a good card. Victimize. Should have definitely kept sacrificing that. So that's some of the things I kind of still learn along the way, you know. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, guys. We're chilling. Oof. Oh, shiza. Alright, I think we're going to do the thing here. Did they kill my Balrog already? Whatever. I wanted my treasures, though. Oh, it was the curse. Okay, it's the curse. That's what did it. So annoying, man. Huh? Okay. I just feel sour about this game. Mm-hmm. This guy can't attack, but this guy surely can. I mean, I guess it's this. Doesn't do anything. We might be ready to recast Mr. Balrog, oddly enough. Insane turn of events. Man, they have no ending of those effects, do they? Close one. Nazi G, baby. What does this do? Well, mulligan to 4. Got him. We were loaded. Our hand was absolutely loaded to make them miserable. So Wizards kind of screwed them on that one for sure. That was definitely a mental situation there, guys. But yeah, dude, this is it, guys. I just freaking love this deck. I love Rakdos, and this is a perfect merriment of all. It's merry, baby. Look at this LOTR. It's happiness, bro. I just love it. Alright, guys. We're just killing. Love you guys. Bye-bye.